Hello, welcome back to Being in Nothingness. We got stuck on a 5-bean puzzle last episode. I say stuck, but hopefully we're not actually going to be stuck this episode. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff happening here. Honestly, I might want to change that. I have a couple ways to increase the effectiveness of our designs a little bit. Because so far, what is this? I actually have no idea what this bookmark was supposed to represent. But yeah, the goal, if you remember, is to set the bomb rolling, get the vine to eat the bomb and die, and use its remains to power these 4 switches or sensors. And so therefore we need to have the vine's recipe be exactly 2 yellows and 2 whites. I did a bit of thinking and I realized that a vine's recipe being 2 yellows and 2 whites is also 2 sets of 1 yellow and 1 white, which can be made pretty easily in a couple ways, but I think the most efficient one is if a roller had a recipe of 1 yellow, 1 white, and it rolled onto this tile and then died. That would make its recipe 2 yellow, 2 white. And then if a roller died here, it would also create that same recipe of 2 yellow and 2 white. So that's what I think I want. Now the issue with that is that I'm going to need this roller to have an initial recipe of 1 yellow and 1 white first for this to happen. And that is the difficult part that I was trying to figure out last episode, I think, but I never got it to work. Or at least I thought about it and I assumed it wouldn't work. But I think I have a plan to get that to work as well, and that should make things a lot more efficient. So to get a recipe of yellow and white here, I think it should be that a cloud's recipe is yellow and white, and then a cloud dies here. Because I can make a cloud's recipe yellow and white by having 2 rollers die here, 1 yellow and 1 white. So yeah. And once that happens, we should be fine. Okay, so we already have the white done for us last episode. Also, the other thing that I was going to try and improve is the killing of this roller over here. We had a moving bomb come over and kill it, which works, but there is a better way. And the idea is using the same idea as here. We say we would kill an object here by chaining explosions. So with a cloud here, for example, or roller here, the vine could pull across a bomb. And then as the bomb is in this location, I blow up the vine here. And this explosion chains here and chains here, killing the roller. I can do the exact same thing here and here by just chaining explosions as well. So I don't need a moving bomb at all, which should make things a lot easier for us. So I'm gonna start by using this vine to re-grab this so I can change its recipe to yellow. Oh, I can't change its recipe to yellow. I could if I set everything up and then remove your bean. I'm not sure if I really want that, but I could try. Okay. So we want the recipe of you to be yellow now, which may be a problem because it coincides with this recipe. However, if I make enough bombs and set everything up right, I can set enough bombs up to do all I need before resetting the recipe of you to be yellow. And that should get a valid recipe here. Oh no, I do not have a better idea. I was thinking I could now change the recipe to white. But no, the recipe of the cloud is already white. Okay, well, that's going to be a bit more confusing, so I guess that might be our project for this episode at the very least. How to get your recipe to be yellow and still have enough explosions to settle everything afterwards. Because I can't make any more bombs after that, basically. Okay. So I am going to want to generate a setup that will allow okay, I have an idea. It could be vine here, bomb far away. Then from the other side, because we know that there won't be a bean here, I shoot at the vine down here, spawning it. I shoot at the vine down here, spawning it. This vine grabs a bean from here, pulling it down. A bomb will be placed here, being pulled by this vine. And then the explosion here leaves a vine here. Sorry, leaves a yellow bean here. So that will be the setup to finish everything off. That would mean I need a spare bomb here. Or somewhere close enough. Okay. We can do that. So let's see. Let's do the math. It takes you... Well, I know you'll grab this first because it's closer. And then... As you grab here, I'll walk here and shoot down. You retract when I shoot down. And then the two vines will be here. And I think that means they'll grab at the same time. Grab, grab. 1, 2, 3 for a yellow bean to come down here. Therefore, 1, 2, 3 for the explosion? I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's do the math right now. So we'll have a bomb here. Actually, no, we'll have the bomb further away. I'm gonna use this space to test my theory. Okay, so bomb here. So the idea is vine, vine. You will grab at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And the bean drops here. Okay. So the math is right. This setup will work. Transposed 1, 2, 3 cells over. And because the vines show up last, there won't be any disruptions for now. Okay. That will leave the bomb to be 1, 2, 3 right here, which is a bit scary because it's directly in the line of my work up there, but hopefully that won't mess with anything. It might. It's okay. We'll figure things out. Okay. But that will be to finish this off. To finish up the job and replace the yellow bean. Okay. Is there a better way to do this? Could I have started off with that instead of the white bean? Actually, maybe yeah. Maybe it would have been better to do the white bean as a second step. So the first step is to put... Oh, if I put a yellow bean here, then the same problem occurs where I can't have this be yellow. Okay, well then... Might as well have that issue occur now. Okay, so... Sorry. How would I do this? I'm gonna need you to be yellow. I'm gonna put a yellow bean here. So that can all happen before... Oh, actually, no. Once a yellow bean is here, the bomb cannot exist anymore. All bombs must be formed before that. I'm trying to figure out right now what I can do before putting yellow bean here. Okay, I want to try to do as much as possible. Actually, it's much easier. Yeah, okay, it's much easier. The way things will work is, number 1, I put yellow bean there. That will not disrupt anything. Number 2, I put yellow bean here. That will be fine. Number 3, I remove yellow bean here. Number 4, I shoot you becoming a roller. I need to kill roller here. That's the difficult part. And the roller must still have a yellow bean as its recipe. The question is that possible? I need a lot of vines for that. I need, like, if you're trying to kill a bomb... Sorry, if you're trying to chain the bombs here... The bomb's gonna have to be in this column, or this column. I would say this column makes more sense, because there's nothing in there to stop anything. And then the explosion must kill... Well, the explosion can occur on either side of this vine. It chains here, which destroys this guy. But that is difficult because there will be a lot of work that we need to do. Fortunately, the vine recipe will be 2 yellows and that's fine. We can have that happen anytime we want. But how many bombs do we exactly need for this setup? Well, the removal of the bomb will start the whole thing, right? So at the point where this bean is removed, I can shoot you and pull you in. Then the killing will happen, which will take 2 bombs. Then immediately I can remove you. The removing must be by a different bean, but actually, okay, if I can satisfy a vine from the side with enough beans to hold on to it, that vine can like eat an infinite number of beans and it will not be an issue for us. Okay, so another vine can remove you, and meanwhile I can set things up. So I need to pull in a bean with a single bomb, which will take a 3rd bomb. So we need 3 bombs. 3 bombs. Possibly 4 to get rid of you. Just cause. I mean, I don't need to do that. Because once this bean is removed, I can spawn a bomb wherever I want. Okay. So 3 bombs. Where are those bombs going to be placed? We know it has to be one on the opposite side of you. That should be fine, because we want you to pull up this way. There has to be one that hits you from the side. That one's a big problem, because how can I put it in a way where I can push the bomb into the vine without the vine grabbing it first? The vine must grab this bomb, pull it here, and then explode. So it's possible that it could be just another vine that grabs from the side. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Good plan. I'm just gonna grab a bunch more beans to do this. Okay, so Q left right, 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 right, okay. 21 beans, sure. We should have more than enough. So we will start by pulling a bean to this location, and that is going to be the easiest step, obviously. That is step 1. I think I'll wait 1 turn and then push. Cool. Step 2 is to put a bean in this location. But I need to have all the other bombs exist. Actually, I have a... no. Well... I have a better idea. Could a vine just pull a bean across? If the vine... Yeah, could the vine just... Oh. Could a vine just pull a bean across? Okay. If a vine just pulls a bean across, then the bean doesn't stay here. And I can do that multiple times, right? Okay, I will need a bomb ready to destroy this vine, but that should be like a really easy step. Can a vine spawn me from up there? Oh, it can. Okay, that is a problem. So let's put the bomb on the other side where I won't be hit by the vine. Okay, so what I want to do now is spawn the vine to have this bean come over. At the moment where the bean gets onto here, I spawn the roller. Oh, the exact same issue occurs. Okay, that just cannot be a vine. Oh. Okay, well then, okay, we have the exact same problem. Fair enough. Fine. We'll proceed as per usual. Okay, sorry. I need to rethink my plan again. Again, 3 bombs. We know 1 will be 3 off from this position. So 1 will be here. We know 1 will be here to be grabbed upwards. And then... the bomb being here is a bit of a pain, honestly. Because that will, again, be line of sight of this guy. So, yeah, that is a problem. Okay, how about... How about... what's a better way of doing this? Really, what is a better way of doing this? Sorry, okay, I need to think of the next step. The next step is what again? To pull you away. Pull you in. So I need a bomb here, not a bean, a bomb. That's a problem. And you have to be here because you have to be grabbed by this vine, which grabs this guy. Which grabs... Yeah, okay. Let's see. That might be a better way of doing this. There might be a better way of doing this. Alright, let's ignore that issue and just do the next step first. I should be able to clear up the final step at some point. But I will save here, because I want to come back here and settle the issue of putting a beam back here. But let's suppose that issue doesn't exist. Let's suppose I just grab this bean and get rid of it forever. How do I get a bean here? And how do I settle everything else? So we know there's going to be a vine there that eats a bomb here. So there will be a bomb here. Okay. There will be a vine that eats a bean here and then goes away. Okay. So the way I can do that, I think, is if I did this... Oh, that's too far. Okay. So, bomb. How about you be 2 away, since this guy is 2 away as well? No, bomb has to exist first. Okay, yeah, so that is how it will work. There must be a guy or a vine pulling you out of the way as well. And then dying. It really shouldn't matter how this works because... Yeah, so in fact I can have it like here if I wanted to. Okay. So that means that prior to this setup, I can set up another one identically to this one. Like so. And that will also get rid of you. So these two setups will get rid of this bean and put a bean here. That allows me to have a roller exist here and roll to this position. I now need more bombs to set up the death of the ruler here. Which is how? Well, the bomb here is untouched, so it can exist right now. It'll be pulled up by a vine. And then a second vine must also exist. Which is... the second vine is gonna have to pull... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6... Wait a minute, hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bomb takes 6 turns to get here, at which point the explosion must occur. It could be another vine here, which I shoot. And then I push a bomb from here. But the difficulty is that you will probably grab the bomb first, right? Yeah. This bomb shouldn't be there, but it has to be. So how do I avoid that? How about here? Oh, then there's another issue because you grab this guy. Yeah, okay, how about if I did it from the other side? You grab the bomb from then you'll be a problem. Can I put a bomb in a very interesting spot? I could put a bomb here. There's going to be a lot more steps. That is going to be quite a lot more steps. Okay, so that's the big problem then. How to kill the ruler at this position. Just in general, I think. Because these guys will all be gone. But I can't set up bombs here first, because these guys will then eat them first. If I put a bomb here, for example... I mean, yeah, this works, because this guy is further away than this guy. So let's assume that, sure. The same thing... I'm a little doubtful on what happens here. You grab that guy first. Yeah, so that's another problem there. This could be flipped to resolve the issue. So this could be on this side. The bomb could be here, and hopefully you grab the bomb on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, pretty sure you grab the bomb here. So I can resolve this issue fine. But then what? Also, I have no reason to put a bomb there. I'm just stating hypothetically if I did. So we have so many issues. Like, even at this point, we haven't resolved the final issue of how to put a bomb back here. And we're already suffering on how to... I mean, I can do it here, I guess. Because... Oh, no, we can't. No, the range is too far. Okay. So then what? Well, I suppose I don't need to leave a bean here. I can get rid of you. I don't need to leave a bean here. Okay. So I don't need to leave a bean there, meaning that this setup here may not be necessary. I might still need a bomb to help out, but I don't necessarily need to do this twice. Okay, so... Okay. I'm thinking about how I want to do this. So if this goes away, you pull up whatever you want here, I spawn here. Again, the killing is the issue. Can I avoid the killing with a roller like this? I mean, because this vine doesn't need something else to kill it, the vine can be killed by by just pulling in a bomb on its own at some point when this runs out. I can just push in a bomb and get it to destroy itself. So I don't need the whole setup here. I only need a single vine here, I think. Plus a bunch of beans down here to set up everything. In fact, I probably only need to do it like twice. Once for this bomb, once for this to spawn and end up here, and then once again for this to die into a yellow bean. Of course, it'd be much easier if that didn't happen, but with enough beans, we should be able to time everything well enough. So there you go. Okay. The other thing I could do also is to set up a bomb here and then push it down before setting all these up. So my next question is... Let's say I put 2 vines here. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly get rid of this. Okay, let's see if this works. Whatever. Okay. Let's see if this works. Can I time it so that... it has to be... you over here. This might not work, honestly, because I think the timing doesn't work out. Yeah, the time doesn't work out. Can I push the bomb later? I don't think so. If I push the bomb later, it will just be too slow. Way too slow. Put the bean here. I can put multiple beans here, actually. Yeah, I can put multiple beans here. So if I put multiple beans here, then we shouldn't have a problem to worry about. So how things will work is that this will grab here, whatever. It's fine. I just need to time it so that 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll grab and explode immediately. So at the point where the bean is here, bomb needs to be here. Bomb takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns to get down here. 7 turns ago. From here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So at this point I push down. I think that should time things well enough. I was off by 1, so I need to wait for one more turn. Okay. So here I push down. Yeah, okay, and that gets the bean back. So that works. That setup works. And that's because I can put as many beans as I want here. The vines here can be spawned later on. Okay. So let's save here because I want to remember this setup. Okay. If that works, then we should be fine with that issue. Next, how to get this setup to work. Now again, we say we wanted a vine here. Plus a crap ton of beans on this side being pulled up. The vine here won't have an issue because it can eat all the beans, whatever. It can eat whatever it wants here. It will eventually run out anyway. So with a single vine here, then what? We want this. How about something like this? So bomb here. You can grab a crap ton of beans. But eventually, I want you to explode here while you explode here. 1, 2, it grabs at the same time as this will grab. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try putting a second bean down. Click here, here, here. Okay. That's close. In fact, it's actually 1 off. That's a bit concerning, parity-wise. But we'll continue trying out the patterns and seeing which one actually works. That doesn't work, but if I wait for 1 turn and then I shoot. That doesn't work. Hold on. So is this too long? I can potentially put beans here as well. So this doesn't work because it's too far. But I can't just shoot you. I can't just wait and then shoot because it's not far enough. Now it's too close. So it is a parity problem. And parity problem is bad because the bomb can't exist down here. Okay. What if I shot you guys the other way? It doesn't matter because you guys grab at the same time. And I can't avoid that, can I? I'm hoping to leave this space blank because this is where I want the beam to be. Okay, hold on. Do you have a preference of up over down? I think you might have a preference of up over down. We'll see if that is the case. You don't. You have a preference of... Well, it's either bomb over beans or right over up. But either way, you grab this guy first. Okay, what if there were a bean there? Oh, okay. So that's a difference. Is there still an issue here? Yes. If I place another bean down, I think there in fact still is an issue here. Oops. Okay. Yeah, okay, the parity is just a big problem in general. I need to fix the parity, but I don't know how. Now the obvious fix would be to put the bomb further away, but I can't put the bomb further away. Unless the second bomb was here. Now the issue with the second bomb being here is that in the situation we saw where we had this set up here, you grab this guy first. And I think it doesn't matter if this is a bomb or a bean, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. I can time things better if the bomb was here, and I could put a bomb here. So, in the case of, I think, this, the setup does work. Yeah, so that will kill whatever's here. However, the bomb being here is bad because how do I get these guys to do their job now that the bomb isn't here? It's very doable. The difficulty is just then how do I get this bomb out of the way? I think I can also fix that. Let's try something else. Okay. I was gonna get rid of this setup first. So let's say we indeed had... Actually, I have a better idea. Bomb here. Bomb here. You want a bomb here. This is another parity thing. Well, is it actually? I don't think it is. So a bomb here... would set things up very well as well. Yeah, we can just drop the bean, it's whatever. We don't need that bean back. I just want to get the bean off. So that works to get the bean off without grabbing this guy. So that being a bomb here is fine, I think. Hold on, question. If there were a bomb up there, would it preference the bomb? No, it's still distance. So the priority preference is distance, then bomb or bean, then direction, I think. So with there being a bomb there is also fine. Okay. Now where's the bomb for these guys going to be? I say here. Because even if there were the two beans here, I can put as many... Sorry, even if there were two vines here, I can put as many beans as I want up here. I just need to time the push down at the right time. So yeah, I think this works. Okay. Now that works, it's time to set up everything else. We have the beans for these 3 steps in place. The last step is this one. I think that's the most interesting one too, but I can do just with a bomb there. And like a million other beans. So Q left, right, Q left, right. That's your Q right, left. Q right, left, 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 Q right. Okay, whatever. This many beans should be good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this will be a big problem because you will preference this bomb, this vine over here. This vine will preference the bomb because of bomb/bean preference. So it is actually going to be pretty hard to avoid that. I can do that by... How will I do that? I can do that by flipping the entire setup. So instead, the vine is down here. Okay, so that means I preferably just want the bomb here for simplicity. I'll put a bunch of beans here. I'll put the vine down here. This vine isn't going to mess with anything. And the vine will very slowly pick up Okay, and then very slowly we can set up the roller. Everything should be in place now. So, roller. Oh, right. The first step needs to be to get this guy off. Is the get the bean off the recipe square. So you do that, you do that. That gets the bean off. I can grab these vine beans back. They aren't needed anymore. You do some stuff. I spawn roller in. You can get more beans if you want to, it's whatever. So we need the vine here and the vine here. No. Wait. We need a bomb here. Oh, that's a problem. We did need a bomb there for the vertical setup. Or did we? Could I have a... Could I have had... Yeah, it needs to be over the water, yes. Then the vine being here will be a problem. We did need a bomb here. Right, yeah. To pull up this way. And you're definitely gonna get that. So... vine can't be there. Okay, please just have the ability to set up exactly where all the bombs have to be first before deciding what to do. You go away. So these bomb positions right now are forced to me. Because everything I know so far are based off these locations. If I change the locations, things could still work out, but they will be very inconvenient because I have to change all my layouts just to fit that. But we do need a bomb here. Yeah. The vine... The vine being here or here is really nasty, honestly. And the issue is I can't do anything about it. I can't put things in between unless it's another vine. Actually, if it were another vine, would that be okay? I put 1,000,000 beans here as well. And I put the other vine here. I put 1,000,000 beans down there as well. Well, things work out. I think if I did my math, if I do my math right, things will actually work out as well. So I'm gonna put like a couple stray beans here. I'm running out of beans already. Let's grab some more. I'm gonna like not be satisfied until I have like 20 in my hand at any point in time. 15 should be okay. I mean, there's no actual amount that I should be having. So you start grabbing this guy, you'll start grabbing this guy, and hopefully I can set everything up in that time. Oops. Right, before all that happens, I'm just gonna put a couple more on you just to be safe. We'll do with all the timing eventually, but I don't think that should be a real issue with that. That might be a real issue with that. It's whatever. Okay, we'll just save it here at this point. Let's save this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, busy. See, I need to be space here for... I can't just put beans down here wherever I like. That's just not possible in this case. It would be possible if this was somewhere else. So really, what I should be doing is putting the stray beans on the other side. I have no idea who we're choosing from, but... Oh, we're doing that now, aren't we? Yeah, of course you would do that. I can put stray beans up here. I think you actually choose top over right, which is great for me. Because I can put beans here wherever I like. I'm gonna top you off with some stray beans as well. Actually, I need stray beans everywhere. Let's put a solid 18 beans on either side. Yeah, I'll put 18 beans on either side just because it's a... Okay. Just because... actually, I don't think I need any beans at this point, so I will go empty-handed for this section. I'll have all the beans here to get anyway. Okay. So very slowly, do all of this stuff. Can I actually set up a second vine here already? No, because that needs to time this. Hold on, before that... I'll grab all of you first. Let's leave some stray beans here. I won't need to stand here to shoot downwards, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to do this. Then as I walk across, put all the stray beans down. I will grab these because I eventually want to do stuff over there. Okay, so now things should be fine if I just... How do I do this? You have to run out of beans at this point, I think. You have to run out of beans at some point. Because you have to grab from here. Does the math work out? I think the math might be slightly off for this. Because this is dependent on how many beans are here, which is dependent on when this cycle starts, which is dependent on how you grab this. Just really wouldn't make sense to... Yeah. And now I can't distract you because I get grabbed. So you have to... Well, how many beans have you grabbed at this point? Let's try and think about that. You've grabbed... 8? 8 beans at this point? Let's say you grabbed 9 beans at this point. If I got rid of the 9 beans here... Okay, you need 6 turns to pull this in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, 7 turns. You need 7 turns to get here. So 7 turns would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here needs to be where you run out. Well, that's actually kind of perfect. Okay. So if everything works out perfectly, then I will need to remove 2, 4, 6. I'll need to remove 7 beans from your initial stash. Okay. Okay, so everything but 7. Let's try that. I did everything here similarly, just so I can time everything right. So there you go, there you run out. Oh, the timing here is wrong. Wait, how did this work? Oh, there must be stray beans here as well for you to grab. Right, okay. So the stray beans are going to be, I think, 3 stray beans? Or 2. Some number of stray beans I think here works. That was off. Wait, that was off? Wait, if that was off, then the parity doesn't work anymore. If the parity doesn't work, then really, this would have been okay if I didn't make that error. Wait, why doesn't this work anymore? I thought this worked. Or do I have to like wait here and then shoot? I did, okay, but the parity works if that happens, but the issue is that your timing is now off. And it's gonna be difficult to resynchronize, but okay, let's assume we did that. Then how late or early are we? Well, either about too early or too late. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It takes 8 cycles, 8 turns to get to you, and 2 turns for you to do this or whatever. Grab, pull, grab, pull. Yeah, it takes 2 turns for you to grab and pull every time, right? Yeah, it takes 2 turns for you to grab, pull every time. It takes 8 turns for you to grab and pull in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Meaning that for you to have had this be up here, you would have to have started pulling from down here, I think 2 earlier? Which means 1 less bean? Okay, let's try 1 less bean. So here I leave everything but 8 this time. Okay, so here again I leave the stray beans. I do everything that I said I would do. I wait. Oh, it's off. Wait. It's off because on that turn... Wait, then the parity is off. It's like doubly off because... When the parity for this works, the parity for this doesn't. Okay... I can change that. There's gonna be a very big problem if I wanted to actually change that, but I think I can make it work if I math it out. The last bean's gonna have to be closer or further. The last bean's gonna have to be an odd parity, which can happen. As long as I got rid of this and the last bean was somewhere else. But then I need to do the math for both of these. Okay, so this is now 1 turn late. To make it 1 turn earlier, 2 things need to happen. Because I can't make it 1 turn earlier by having the bean be closer. But I can make the bean later by 1. And then I can make this also later by 1 by re-adding that bean back. Okay, so here we leave all but 7 beans. Here we know that we put in 18. Did we put in 18? This feels so small for 8. What? I thought we put in 18. How many were here before? Oh, because you have a much longer cycle, right. But there were actually... how many were there here? When I started... Oh, there were a lot more here. So there were 18 plus 3 is 21. It ended up with 9%, which is 16. So you took 5 beans in that process. The last bean was the one here. So I must put 4 beans here plus the 5th bean here. Leave all but 7 here. Okay. So 4 beans here, 1 bean here. I'll do whatever I did. Do you know the math is bad because I don't remember what I did here. I did something different here. I know there was 6 left when I came over, right? So here, this should have been where I put all but 7. Wait, not all but 7 because I had 18. I had to put down 11, right? There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now the math should hopefully be correct. But at the same time, I should have waited for this. Okay, that action should send me in the right timing now. 10, 11. I need to come down here and place 2 beans down. Attract you. And don't wait as I go back. Put down the stray beans. Okay. Here I shoot the vine, stray beans come in. Everything is timed right. Yes! There you go. Okay, perfect. You honestly can do whatever you want with those. I'm gonna get rid of these beans because you're just gonna waste time here. Let's put a bean here. Yeah, okay, whatever. You can do that. I'm just gonna give you a couple more beans because I do want to get underneath you without being hit. And this should be enough time to hold that off. Okay. Perfect, perfect. And our last step will be this. Hopefully I time everything right. I'm gonna put a bunch of beans up here. Whatever. It's whatever. Okay. So I just need to time it right so that the bean ends up here. How about here? Ah, alright, okay, there you go. Chef's kiss. That was an insane operation, but it worked. Save. Hopefully things get easier from now on, but it looks like 1 yellow plus 1 white now equals a cloud. Okay. Give me a sec here. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I need to go to the toilet. Toilet break. Okay. So now what I want to do is pull a actually it's not that difficult. Just pull a cloud down. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is kind of an issue. I'm gonna have to like leave a bunch. I'm gonna leave a bunch of beans here so I can come back to use them eventually. I'll have a bunch of whites as well, because why not? So now I want that to be a cloud. And then I'm gonna have this be a vine, which pulls in the cloud. Just gonna try to get a bunch of those, but that's not really gonna be an issue at all. Oh, say what? I forgot this was gonna be a problem as well. Ooh, yeah, okay. Well, now what? Crap, well now what? That vine's gonna be there forever. Oh, right, Cloud, you're a mess. You're going to be a big problem for us. How do I resolve that? Well, okay, well, we could have... We could have a bunch of stuff happen, honestly. We could blow everything up at once with like an explosion here. So I gotta set everything up right. It's going to be... How about let's put a bomb here. Two vines here and here. And one vine which will grab... well, not one vine. Let's not do one vine. Yeah, see, you're gonna have to be a bit later, which I think is kind of an issue. That you're gonna have to be a bit later in pulling you, which can't quite happen, because you guys are gonna grab both of these at the same time. See, if you could be a bit later, the cloud could have been like in a different position. Okay, if the bomb could have been... No, the bomb has to be here as well. Okay, so how about this being the vine? And, well... We'll try. Okay, so vine is here. The goal is now to set it so that there are enough stray beans here to make it so that the bomb explodes here. So it's gonna work. Oh, it's gonna work a little like... something like that. But it's gotta be like a little nicer. I can't just put two bombs here. Because you're gonna grab those instead of the cloud. Yeah, definitely. Okay, maybe it's better to put a cloud down there. But how would the explosion occur? And why did I decide to do this here instead of here? Actually, if I put the two beans here, couldn't I just equally as easily just spawn the roller here immediately? This is an extra step, which I'm gonna find really difficult to resolve. How about... How about we do things more interestingly? How about 3 vines? Okay, things are gonna get a bit more complicated here, I guess. It's fine. We'll be absolutely okay, I think. Okay, before we set it all up, I'm just gonna put all my beans back down on the ground. Oh, thank you. That's a problem. Okay, can we not mess with this? How I was intending for this to work is... something like that. But I guess it's gotta be the other way around. What is this? What is this nonsense that I'm trying to make? If I just set this thing up over here, I will be basically done. It's the exact same thing. Should I try that? Fine, we'll try that. Oh wait, but I already did this. We started off with the white bean here. Oh, there's no point then. I'm gonna have to redo the entire level in that case. I mean, it doesn't have to be a problem. Let's say I do... I'll just come over here and change my beans whenever I wish. 3. Let's say I do this. Let's say I do this and this. Okay, let's say I put an extra bean here. Well, it's kind of like the opposite of what I want, right? It is the opposite of what I want. So can I flip this around? Maybe instead set it up. If I flipped it around though, I think there would be some additional issues. Well, not necessarily. Oh yes, yeah, maybe there will be some issues, huh? Now they grab at the same time, because Cloud guy over here doesn't want to do things right. It's whatever. I can't fix that. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. The moment the beans change, the Cloud's gonna do that. I want you to grab first, really, which is why I wanted this to happen. But the Cloud's a problem. So let's say the Cloud wasn't there. So that sort of happens, which I think is nice, except the fact that the Cloud has to be here, which is going to be a problem for you. I wish I could have just done this a lot better. I mean, the bomb doesn't have to be here yet. Or at least the second vine doesn't have to. The second vine does have to be here. Kind of soon, actually. I have some other ideas that I could like try. Let's just get rid of this right now. It's whatever. So I mean, you'll grab the beans and you'll do whatever you want. Let's say the bomb didn't exist. Let's say this didn't exist at all. I'm wondering what then you grab the. Okay, hold on. The thing is, the Cloud is so volatile. It really likes to just destroy itself. Whenever the Cloud shoots a vine, right, the vine will then grab the Cloud, which I think is a huge problem. I think that's why I have to act so quickly. I can't take my time because otherwise the vine just eats the Cloud. It's whatever. Do I have to really pull off the moving bomb thing again here? But that's not possible, is it? With so many beans already in the way. Okay. I don't know. What other ways are there that I could try? How about... There are really only a very few ways I could do this, really. So, Cloud from here... Pull in the Cloud. Then... Well, what can I do? I can trick the vine into grabbing a bunch more stuff. That's actually entirely valid. So if I put a bunch of stray beans beside the vine, I buy myself more time. Okay. With that time, what can I do? I can set things up. I can set things up. Cloud's gonna be a big problem when I pull in... No, it's gonna be a bomb that goes down here. So yeah, I can set things up. Okay, I have the idea that I want. So... Here you go. Here's a bunch of random crap for you to grab. But I have to do it later because right now your goal is to pull that in. Okay. Then at the same time, I'm gonna need, I guess, a random bunch of crap for you to grab as well. Sure. Let's put down like what? I don't know, 18 beans again. Sure. So what I'm gonna want to do is cloud that. Let's do it the other way around. Ooh. Ugh. How do I do this again? I have to be on this side. Let's put a bunch of... Okay, let's put a bunch of stray beans down here as well. So you go here. You go there. Oh, actually, stray beans that won't help. Stray beans need to be on the other side. Stray beans, go here. Okay. Ah, crap. Stray beans. Stray beans on the wrong place again. Can I put the stray beans here? Does that actually work here? I don't know. Does it actually work? Good question. Oh wow, actually this... Okay, maybe stray beans have to be further away. Sure. Sure, stray beans there work. I need to put my bunch of stray beans down here now. Let's put a bunch of stray beans down. Sure. Wait, no, the stray beans need to be... There needs to be like very few stray beans. Wait, then there shouldn't even be any stray beans here. Okay, now the stray beans come back. Oh, wait a minute. That's an even better idea. If there were already beans down here, it wouldn't turn back into a vine. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Well then... That might resolve things a little. If I set everything up properly at once again. Let's say I didn't even use this second vine over here to clear things up yet. I just put a stray here. So that's gonna somewhat work. Now we're gonna need other stuff to happen, which shouldn't be a problem. As long as I can put everything in the right position, I should be fine. Yeah, so I can put another... Yeah, okay. So before all of that, I am going to put you here. I'm going to put... Actually, this... there might be some issues with this, but let's work things out a little. Let's work things out little by little. Oh, too slow. Ah, not the right spot. Okay, perfect. The vine here can grab that. Can set up another... See, the vine is gonna grab this, and that's gonna put another vine down. I do think that's gonna be an issue, but let's say it's not for now. Oh, it is. How do I make things easier for myself? I can't just go here and get rid of all these beams. That wouldn't work. I just die if I do. But it can't be that. How else can I do this? It can be a steal. Oh, really is just like for... I would really just like for... Okay, let's put this vine up here then. Because I really want the second vine to be here. And if I want that second vine to not interact with anything, then I might as well put the first vine somewhere else where it won't disrupt anything. So let's do that. Things are changing so much with this solution. But things will be fine, I'm certain of it. Am I so certain of it? I can put down a second vine to destroy everything, yes. Okay, how about that? The exact same thing we had before. But then it would have been a cloud. Perfect! Okay, at the same time I should have wanted everything down here, so I needed some beams here. Okay. So before setting all this up, let's just, you know, put down a bunch of beams. How about... Does 18 sound fine to you? 18 sounds fine. Okay. So now we leave here with one bomb. Let's everything back down. There will be a vine here to pull that bomb down. And then another one to destroy it while the bomb is here. Ta-da! Okay, perfect. Look at that. Okay, that was the next part, I guess. Wasn't that bad. I'm going to get rid of this bookmark and save this position as another bookmark. Okay. I was gonna have a vine clear this recipe for us. There you go. And now I'm going to pull in a roller here, get it to roll towards this direction and then be destroyed here. Which should be less of a problem now than... okay, you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna have to do this here. This should be much less of a problem because the roller won't actually pose any harm to me once it's here. That whole like cloud issue just now was completely unnecessary. I only happened to like accidentally choose the wrong thing to put the recipe on. Okay, so roller goes here. Now the exact same thing has to happen, so bomb here. Vine here. Push, boom. Recipe for the roller is now an astounding whatever this is. So now what I need to do is pull in the roller. So once again, I'm gonna get rid of a bookmark. Save this as a new position. I need to get rid of the vine recipe, which is going to be another problem because now I need to make sure all the vines are there to do all the things I need. I need a vine to pull in a roller and then for the death to occur. This might not be too bad. So here's another question that I need to answer first. Will a bomb hitting a bomb actually destroy the first bomb or whatever? It will destroy both, right? Well, in that case, I think that makes things fairly easy. I will just need the roller here. Sorry, not the roller, the the vine here and a vine here. So vine here, vine here. I need a roller down here. The roller shouldn't see me, right? Shouldn't. In fact, if I put a bomb in the way, the roller definitely won't see me. And if I get... Okay. Let's say I time everything like this. Why not? Huh? So hopefully, you know, we'll have some somewhat close... that's not close enough. Okay. Let's try changing it up a bit by putting some stray beans here. That's my solution at all times. Oh wow, okay, that is actually perfect. Oh, not really. It kind of has to grab a bomb from here. So it has to survive. It has to grab 1, 2, 3, 4. This might not work parity-wise. But let's see if it does. Oops. Okay, fine, whatever. Roller, you must exist. That's okay. Roller won't get me. Roller cannot. Fine. Fine. Grab a bunch of beans. Whatever. Do your stuff. Does it time well? No, this times absolutely poorly. Let's try putting one more bean down. This should time close enough, but not... Oh, it should time close, but not enough. Oh, it's even... Okay. Well, let's put another bean down then. I'm just trial and erroring at this point. Okay. Okay, gonna need a couple bombs here to do the trick, but really it shouldn't matter. So here you go, here you go. Let's do it from here, so I can do things better. So that the timing should work close enough that these guys will grab these guys at the same time, yeah? I could just push to get all of this working. Boom! There you go. That's all I need. I think the puzzle is now solved. Okay, hold on. Crap, how do I do this? I need to get out of the way. There you go. Oh, hey, that's not cool. Okay, that's not cool, but how do I fix it? I need to get rid of you immediately. I do need to get rid of you immediately. How will I fix that? How will I do that? Because this will happen, yeah. But now how do I get rid of you? I mean, there's still a bit of time to get rid of you before you start grabbing things again. Maybe that's okay? But you're gonna grab things. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's gonna be slightly off. It's okay. I should be able to make this work. Okay, so... That's just one off as well. Okay. Question. Do you think... I don't. Okay, I might need the I might need the setup to be a bit different here. So the setup has to be a bit different. It needs to be one where I can also immediately kill the vine. However, the vine must grab the roller from the other side first, so there must be a set distance between the roller and the vine. Okay, there could be other ways to make this work. For example, a vine can just grab... Can a vine just grab? Yeah, possibly, if I time things right. If I time things right... A vine can grab like so. And grab from in here. What? No, hold on. I'm making things a bit too complicated. What's the simplest way out? Honestly, no. Honestly, the simplest way out is... I still think it's pulling up the roller here. If we got rid of it... If we got rid of it... Okay, we do not need to blow everything up first. We just need to get rid of the vine. Okay. Things are looking a bit more understandable to start. But I do need every other vine to be in place, so... Ooh, every other vine in place is also another big issue. Yeah, because once there's nothing here, there's nothing here. Just the roller. The roller is the only thing that can be here. It needs to die, which has to be via a bomb in midair having a chained explosion. So... How about... See, that's why there needs to be two vines here. That's why the setup that I have, like... It's so good, the setup that I have. It just doesn't want to work. How about like this, where I push down from here? Is this just enough? This might just be enough. Okay, everything else needs to be set as well. Yeah, have all the beans you want. I think we're done. I should share. Okay, let's do 13 for each. Actually, let's put some beans down here. That should save me. Does it save me? Ooh, maybe not. How about... Ah! Yeah, you grab me instead. Ugh. How about you grab a bomb instead, huh? Then our timing is 1 off. Oh, perfect, actually. There you go. Sure, that was super scuffed, but we got out of it. And so now if I just destroy this vine, I get all the beans I need. Oops, wrong bean. Ta-da! Ah, that was so weird. There were so many unnecessary steps to that solution. But it worked, and I'm glad it worked. So there you go. That one actually did indeed focus on vines. I think this was a great vine boss level, I guess. So yeah, the green bean is now in here because we beat the vine level. And now we can read another book. Is this one the next one? Yes, also by Frank. Is it actually by Frank? Was this one by Frank? This one was by Frank. So yeah, this is the second message by Frank. Dua finds this, and it's such a great life too. We get to spend every day working on the thing we love the most, and I think we all feel more connected to it than we ever did before. It's like we used to study the tradition of the beans, but now we're living in it. I still miss my family back home, but I'm also so grateful for what we've built here. Michelle and I have a daughter now. Whoa! And this is the only world she's ever known. I actually can't imagine a better place to have raised her than right here. That's awesome. Okay, and yeah, so we have the whole left side done. Now time to do the right side puzzles, I guess. Yeah, we got a bunch more to get through, so I won't be too excited just yet. Oh yeah, Icicle is next, so I guess this is the next puzzle then. Sure, we'll go on the next episode. But until then, I'm actually tired out, so I'm gonna try not to think about the next time I have to do this. Until next time, we'll guys enjoy the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye!